I want to apologize because I did not mean for us to go 2 weeks without having a new episode up, but it seemed like everything was going to hell in a handbasket, and I didn't like it. So, welcome back. We in this bitch, and it's also Black History Month. So we blackety black don't crack. We melanin. Hi, melanin person. How are you today?
Click your. Okay, anyways, while we're waiting on Xavier, yes, happy Black History Month to all of my blickety blickety black people. Xavier is still talking and we don't hear him. Um, did you what?
Oh, that's
There
what
we
it
go.
was.
You, I said literally click on the.
It was my sound mixer app. It froze, and I had to reboot it. Um, what were we saying? I don't even remember
Happy
now.
blickety black,
Oh
Black
yeah,
History
we
Month.
black up in here. I'm feeling. I had to wear all black for the occasion. Feeling I'm feeling very moon cricket.
I'm done. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. That's
Feel-
when the records player just stops. It just.
yeah, I'm feeling like a moon cricket. Listen,
And it's
they
also
can.
special though because it's the 100th anniversary of
Yes,
Black
it is
History Month.
the 100th anniversary of Black History Month being acknowledged. That is an accomplishment in and of itself. I mean, you would think like, you know, that Black history would have been celebrated longer than that, but no. That was what 19, 20, 26. That was
20,
fucking
yeah,
Jim Crow.
Jim
That was
Crow.
dark Jim Crow
Right.
type
Only
shit.
100 years of that's crazy. So it's
Huh?
just so funny when people try to gaslight you. Black history, that's like way back when. No, a lot of us have
Five, literally
grandparents who lived through this
five
stuff.
years after the Tulsa
Yes.
massacre.
Mm-hmm.
5 years after that. That's
Mm-mm-mm.
crazy.
Yeah, when you put it in perspective that way, it's like okay, yeah, we and then still these things are happening as well. A lot of what we were fighting for back then is still happening today.
Yeah,
And so don't
yeah.
let these people gaslight you into thinking this was long ago because I do see unfortunately some of our young black kids, kind of falling into that and repeating that sort of rhetoric. But no.
Still happening today. I forgot to say it at the during the intro. Today we're talking about um, desegregation was a placebo. It desegregation, like the desegregation, the integration of black and white society, forced integration of black folks into white spaces was a placebo. It didn't do anything to address the root causes of the issues.
Absolutely not.
Like, I honestly think things might have been different if that integration was white people having to come into black spaces, having to integrate into black spaces, having to, you know, come down off of their high horse and interact in black spaces. But no, they shut down black schools and black institutions and forced black people to have to integrate into white spaces. Hmm.
This was not done out of morality whatsoever. It was to police our bodies. Again, the whole reason why, we want to be left alone and it's such a problem to want to be left alone in of itself. It's the entitlement to our business. But no, I'm going to go back to bodies though, too, just black bodies in general, because like there we have I can never say it,
It's such
fetishization.
a hard word.
I know. Uh, because of those things. And I think that it just it's unfortunate because there goes our existence of equity, legacy,
Mm,
lineage, you know. So it
yeah,
affects a lot.
yeah, it really does. Like, um, the reason we are where we are today, like what we're seeing in the United States right now, um, I mean, shit, since the last time we recorded, we, two people have been murdered in the streets by uh, the secret police. Not so secret, but
Yeah.
murdered by uh, our government's paramilitary force. And then we had a whole group of black journalists arrested for covering a story. I mean, literally had journalists arrested.
This is where we are.
And yeah, this is where we are. And I think most black folks will tell you that, you know, while there were some good things about integration, I think the it was used as a way to shut people up rather than actually introducing transformative change. It was just a way to say, look, the Jim Crow's over. Bad times are over. Shut up and get with the program. But that was harmful because not only did you force black people to integrate into white spaces, you forced black people to integrate into white spaces that did nothing to address the harms of those why those white spaces were harmful to begin with, why it was a dangerous place for black people to begin with, did nothing to address those issues. All you did was take down the whites only and colored only signs. That was it. There was no gave us holidays. Yeah. There was no addressing of um, the underlying behavior, the underlying issues. And I think a lot of people will get um, upset or up in their feelings when we say, there is no coexisting with this. They're like this fascism that we're seeing in today's day and age. It's not new. You can't coexist with it. There is no integrating with fascism with people who literally think you are subhuman. You can be okay for only so long. And that's why we are where we are right now. They forced integration. There was no addressing of the underlying issue, and it festered. It was a festering wound that was sitting there, just covered up by a pile of trash for decades. And we are right here, 2026, right now, because of that festering wound not being treated, not being addressed, not being acknowledged. There is no war in Bossing say.
Right, right. This thing is still affecting the descendants of, the enslaved people.
Hmm.
Um, and it's just, I don't know, and we're not given that grace. We're not even given, you know, like it's the whole reason why they're taking history away. They're trying to erase our history. It's unfortunate because I think what this has done is it's never really addressed the economic disparities that kept racial inequality intact is the thing. So it gives them justification to say that just because, Jim Crow has ended, racism has ended. And because racism has ended, it's you. You're the problem. You need to pull up your bootstraps and we're
Right.
all on equal footing. It's
Yeah.
just justification to say those things
Mhm.
when
And
really the root
that's
problem has never been addressed.
what I was about to say before I lost my train of thought. You can't coexist with this. You can't coexist with people like this. There has to be a complete cutting off of the the infected limb, or like you can't treat it. It has to be cut off. So like quite literally, there would need to be re-education sort of camps. As scary as that sounds, there would have to be literal re-education. If they refuse to change their mindsets, they gotta go. They gotta make a leper colony of racist white people. Do that. But you can't. There is no coexisting with people who literally think they're superior to somebody because of the color of their skin. And that, like you were saying, that there was no addressing of that wealth inequality too. That's part of it. Re-education and a redistribution of wealth, quite literally starting from scratch. And that's why nobody wants, like white people, liberals especially, they love talking about, revolution, but when it comes down to it, they don't want that redistribution. They don't want that reset,
Yeah. Yeah.
because that means
Because it gives
everybody's
up.
on a level playing field.
Exactly. Yeah. Secretly, they do not want to give up their privilege.
Mm-mm.
That's what it's
And
going to
it
come down
like
to, their
and
power.
black and brown people have consistently shown that they work harder with less, and they still excel. So imagine if we were all on level playing fields, and white people have coasted on mediocrity for so long. Mediocrity, theft, and being disingenuous, and they would continue that trend thinking that it would get them somewhere, and then they would sit there and complain that they're not getting anywhere, or that they're getting left in the dust or left behind.
Yep, exactly. So therefore, you were able to achieve your dreams because of the color of your skin. You were the
Mhm.
one that was able to excel because of the color of your skin. This is not fair because I'm mediocre. Like it's just another reason, another way to justify why some of them are not where they want to be. Because
Literally
they
almost
thought,
everything that's happening
yeah,
right now is that.
yeah,
The DEI. It's literally because you weren't able to coast on your mediocrity anymore.
nope, nope.
People were
We wouldn't
working.
have had a whole college scandal. Remember that?
Mm-mm.
Having to
Nope.
we wouldn't that wouldn't exist if you weren't so mediocre, if your children weren't.
Having to pay to get your children to school because they're doing so poorly. No, you can't sit here and tell. These are the people that want to sit here and tell me that they are superior to what? A roach? Because it sure is not. Sure as hell isn't my black ass. And it doesn't make any goddamn sense. We are watching white men who have never been told no in their life, and if they were told no, they forced their way anyway. Well, that's what we're watching that everywhere right now. And then what is it? 3 million some odd pages of Epstein file shit released, and not a singular arrest. That's privilege. Like, I really feel like that those things were released just as a fuck you to normal everyday people. Like, haha, look at all this crazy shit. You can't touch us.
Honestly,
Because
because not a
what in
single
the
arrest.
Bill
Remember I told
Gates,
you earlier how I
Bill
thought that this
fucking
was just
Gates.
purely released unfortunately for smut content for those people who like children?
Uh-huh.
Because why isn't there an arrest? Are we just reading this stuff for our entertainment at this point?
And
It's
then
sickening.
Bill Gates, like the stuff that came out about Bill Gates alone was fucking insane. And then they go and ask his ex-wife about these things. And part of me is like, okay, this is her ex-husband. Why are you holding her accountable for what her ex-husband did? But then on the other hand, she was privy to these things. She knew about these things. And that's like when literally when they were interviewing her, She was like, I guess there's some sort of NDA or something after their divorce, because she knew things, and you could tell by the way she was giving her answer, and she wasn't saying anything. So it's not like she's some innocent party. She was in this. She knew what was going down. And that's part of white supremacy too. White women don't want to give up their position of power, even though, like, the worst of the worst, white men doing these horrific things. But because they're getting those little crumbs off the table of white supremacy, and they're doing a little bit better than black and brown people, they don't have a problem just turning a blind eye to the fuck shit going down.
Oh yeah, yeah. They will stick beside them. They're gonna
Hmm.
stick beside their men. Like, and to sign an NDA, like that's wild. That
But hey, that's what happens when you're married to a billionaire. They offer you that
right.
money.
Everything is, yeah.
We can get a divorce. You just got to sign this NDA and you get all this money. White
Yeah,
women don't
your
do it.
morality is up for, negotiation.
Hmm.
You just throw a little money at it and you're good. It is so sad. Oh my God.
All of this, all of this is because white people are never held accountable. What? And I think it's always funny because when we have these conversations, someone will always bring up, well, what about black people? Quite literally, doesn't matter what a black person does, we are penalized for it, or we are given the full extent of the book being thrown at us. That black people every time. So I don't ever want to hear someone bring up, well, black people need to. We are always punished, and that brings us back to those journalists. We can't even document the trying to charge Don Lemon with the KKK Act.
Casey.
What
The
in the fuck?
nerve. The audacity. This is why I
And
have a hard time having these conversations, because I feel like a lot of white people, they project, deflect, and reject.
oh
That's like their main, it's like there's no point.
yeah,
They
oh
act
yeah.
like we're all on equal footing, so that's what gives them, the courage to say, "Oh, well, what about black people?"
That's why I be
It's just so
blocking.
disingenuous. Yeah,
Just be
because there's just
blocking
like,
at this point. There is literally no point in arguing with people like that, because what do you mean? What do you mean?
yeah, fuck the nuances. Fuck the context of what we're actually saying here. It's very surface level thinking. Like I said, project, deflect, and reject.
Surface
That's
level. Mm,
yeah.
they they really are surface dwellers. I mean, they can't. There is no nuance. There is no depth to any of the way that they approach subjects or conversations. It's always like, I see a pumpkin in front of me. Pumpkin orange. That's it. We're not gonna talk. Why is there a pumpkin there? What season is it? Why is there a random ass pumpkin? No, pumpkin orange.
That's it. That's just
That's it.
trust me, bro. It's orange.
It's
It's just
orange.
there. It's just
Actually, come to think of it, no, you're seeing that wrong. It's not orange. It's actually blue.
they're colorblind. Wait,
They'll
they're
gaslight you.
colorblind too, though.
They
That's
will get. They will literally. They are
oh,
colorblind.
I
They
don't
will
see orange.
gaslight you. I don't see color. I don't see color.
So you're telling me that pumpkin is not, you don't see that orange on the pumpkin?
So
Well, I
you're
mean,
you're te- you're telling me I'm wrong? Generations of my family have seen pumpkins as blue. You're going to tell me that I'm wrong?
you know, trust me, bro. It's blue. It's crazy. Not even statistics or just historical references such as books will do it for them. It's all about feelings versus facts.
No,
And
I
that's why I
watched
can't
that.
stand having these arguments.
There was they did a debate between this activist, cannot remember her goddamn name right now, black woman from DC. She's actually a mutual friend of one of my friends, but they had her sit down with a white former cop to have a conversation. And the conversation, like, it got to a point, this this white cop dude wouldn't listen to shit. It was the most infuriating conversation on the face of the planet. It was almost like, okay, might as well get up and throw your microphone at his skull, because that's how infuriating it was. She brought up the nuance of, how they always bring up the statistics, like the 1350 and shit like that, right? She brought up, how am I supposed to trust these institutions and laws created by people, racist people, who want to keep black people subjugated and in bondage? And he just like, heard everything she said in one ear, out the fucking other, and just repeated the statistic shit over again. I was, I wouldn't have been able to restrain myself. I wanted to kick him in the fucking chest. Like, there's no point. Block. That's why I can't watch. I can't. I've blocked Jubilee. I've blocked all the debaters, because what's the point of a a a a Democrat versus 20 Republicans, a Republican versus 20 Democrat? Well, shut the. What
It's
is the point?
just pure entertainment. Pure
Hmm.
entertainment. Nobody's learning anything. Clicks and views. It's it's unfortunate because there are a lot of really good points made,
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
but there's no
but
like,
it goes
actual
over people's
debate
head.
doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. Hmm.
There's no, like, listening to what your opponent is saying. It's
Yeah.
literally just, I'm the loudest one, and I know that liberals can do this too, but MAGA's made it their entire personality. Just yell. I'm loud, therefore I am right.
Exactly. Exactly. It's just it'd be different, I think. Maybe I don't know, maybe it would make a difference, call me crazy, if like with that sort of content, like with Jubilee and whatnot, maybe if they had someone, like if you made a good point, it'd be nice to have someone, there to say like, hey, stop. Now I want you to address exactly what
I
that
want you to
person said. Like I
respond.
want you to
Yeah.
respond. Yeah, exactly. Like to that point
Yeah.
versus it going over your head and then you never revisit it again because now you're focused on something else.
But then
It's
again, like, I already know how people like Republicans work, right? When you do that, when you tell them to stop, I need you to address XYZ, they will still deflect. And it's
it
the
will.
most infuriating
It does
thing.
suck.
Oh,
Yeah.
it doesn't. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. It has everything to do with what we're talking about.
Right. What do you? Yeah.
Stupid.
You just don't have the answers, Sway. Just admit it. That's what that is.
And they could never admit when they're at fault or when they're wrong. That's the problem.
They go back to, "Well, see, this is what you liberals do. This is what
We
you
have
Democrats do."
one big old baby of a white man in office, in the Oval Office, who is notorious for that. Can, literally does not have the ability to acknowledge when he is wrong. A malignant narcissist. That's it's just fundamental life skills for living within a civilized society. Having the ability to say, okay, I messed up, I apologize, and moving forward from there. What in the world do you have people in power who don't have that ability for?
Yeah. Leadership. Leadership. Leaders take accountability
Yeah,
when they are called out. These people don't. All
never.
types of
They
excuses.
will get on national television every time they fuck up and lie to your face. JD Vance called, just for example, Alex Preddy a domestic terrorist. They are now doing an investigation into into that stuff, and all the video has come out. And Alex Preddy is not a domestic terrorist. And a reporter asked JD Vance to his face, "Will you apologize to his family for calling him a direct domestic terrorist?" And JD Vance's response, "When did I do that?"
Roll the clip. Does anybody have the clip? Roll the clip because we're not playing this. We're not
And
playing
then
this
he
game.
proceeded to say, "Well, when I said that, I said he was a domestic terrorist because he was acting like a domestic terrorist. If there was one person I wish would get got, when I say get got, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Because holy shit, it would be so cathartic. Because it's just mediocrity. I can't. I like if someone is doing their absolute best, and they're still failing. I can understand that. But failing on purpose or doing below the bare minimum just because you can and still getting away with it.
Mm,
I
grinds my gears. Yeah. Because the thing is that this is costing human lives.
Yeah. Yeah, if they
Failing on purpose.
if this happened in a vacuum and none of their mediocrity, their stupidity affected other people's lives, let them do that bullshit. And we could live if I had health care. If I had fucking health care.
Man.
Cool, whatever. Let them be stupid. No, we don't have health care. People are being murdered in the streets. We are actively losing our rights. Losing our rights. We never had them to begin with. It was a fallacy.
Yeah.
It was a fallacy to begin with.
Yeah. The
The
illusion,
Constitution, the
basically.
Constitution, the Bill of Rights, none of that stuff actually applied to Black people to begin with. So that's also part of the reason desegregation integration was a fucking placebo. Oh, no, Black people are allowed to vote now. We're not gonna, there's many other laws and policies in place and in various places around the country that make things more difficult for them, but we're not gonna address those. We're just gonna say they can vote now, and if they don't, that's on them. That's their fault. Oh, they're not voting. Oh, that's we gave them the ability to vote. We gave them the
Yeah.
ability to pull themselves up by their bootstraps. They're not doing it.
Right. Right. And then when we decide to vote, because, they're scared of our votes, they're scared.
Mhm.
Like, black people will come out when we mad
Gerrymander
enough,
the
okay?
fuck out of
They
shit.
will. Yes. Yes. Yep. Didn't he steal, I think, allegedly, I'm just saying that for this. But the ballots in Georgia, I want to say,
He came and
as
got
of
him in
recent.
Fulton County.
That's what I. Okay.
Hmm.
Well,
It's more bullshit to try and stall and whatever. Because from everything that's come out or that we've learned so far, right? It looks like Trump lost all three times. It looks like he lost all three times. But because of 2020's mail in ballot stuff, the shit that he couldn't necessarily interfere with because it wasn't digital, he's now trying to save face and say that 2020 was stolen from him, even though he was cheating the whole fucking time.
yeah. 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 Projection. That whole party. All the time. It never fails. It's their playbook. It's literally. I cannot.
This machine kills fascists. But yeah, no, that man cheated all three fucking times. And he got upset that his cheating didn't work in 2020. And that's the narcissist playbook. They know they're doing wrong, but when their wrongdoing doesn't work or they get caught, the whole Darvo shit.
Yes. That's exactly what it. Yep. Absolutely. I mean, look what's happening with the upcoming midterms. Like, they're gonna have ICE agents
They're gonna have ICE agents at
around.
polls.
They're gonna have ICE agents at polls
Yeah, yeah,
to
that's
intimidate the
not
people.
intimidation, but okay.
It's right. It's gonna be a mess.
It's gonna be a
It's gonna be
huge
a
mess
mess.
because literally the only people that go to vote are people that have the right and the ability to vote. But ICE at the polls is going to be there as a way to intimidate anyone that they think is Hispanic or Mexican or foreign, even though they have the right to vote, they're going to intimidate, and I can guarantee you they're going to snatch people up.
Yes. Yep. And unfortunately, I do feel as if someone else is going to get killed. Someone else is going to, yeah.
This is why I keep telling people it doesn't matter how peaceful you want to be. The stupid fucking No Kings protest. We have another one planned for March. Shut the fuck up. It's you have another protest planned for 2 months away, and we're just going on as normal in between then? Shut the fuck up. Get a
It's
pew
just
pew.
too, yeah. Like, this is not a party. We're not going to
It's
be sending
not.
out invitations. It doesn't have to be this, you know, and then, oh, and this. No, 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 no. Like, I don't know what it's going to take, honestly. Y'all need to go watch Two Towers, Return of the King. Just watch. This is what I'm not. Just go watch the
I've
scenes with Theoden and get
gone
motivated,
through
goddamn it.
so many scenarios in my head of what it would take to get white people motivated enough for us to do shit that is necessary. I don't think, like, I've literally gone through so many scenarios in my head, and I'm like, nothing.
We would have to be the ones to booster. You know, we would
Uh-huh.
have to be the
Oh,
ones
we're the
to,
catalyst. We're always the catalyst.
yeah. And that's what everyone's waiting for.
Uh-huh. Waiting for black folks to go off or get buck wild, and then, oh, it's our time. It's our time to shine. She's bald, and she, she's attacking people with hair.
Right. Like what? I cannot. Yeah, they're literally waiting on us to get this thing started.
Mm-hmm. Waiting on us.
Yeah, I don't appreciate
Eh,
that.
I don't either. Because
No.
why does it take Black Death for you to do something? You don't even like you if it's if you don't deem the Black Death gruesome enough, you don't do anything. You're waiting for a gruesome enough Black Death, Black Death to justify your action. Why does that have to happen to begin with?
Exactly. You don't see us as human, and
Mm-mm.
that's the problem. We're not humans. Although you may claim to be anti-racist, I'm not seeing it with this movement, unfortunately. Sitting back and watching this has really opened up my eyes, especially as a younger generation of, black people, of, the enslaved. It's teaching me not to be so quick to react,
Yeah.
because sometimes people do have to see things and experience things for them, themselves. But waiting on the people who have, who have it the worst, in my opinion, who always have 400 plus years of slavery. Our last names are still not our own, you know? It's really deep. Yeah. I don't know. I need a really good reason to get out there. And I think that reason is I need people to be willing to risk their lives. That's what it's going to have to take. The same way that my ancestors have risked their lives for everyone. When we go to those polls, I think the difference between black people and a lot of other people is that we vote with everyone in mind, not just ourselves, because that's just how we are. Yeah,
But yeah, no.
it's unfortunate.
This last election cycle, I mean, uh best example. Just the amount of people who voted for pure selfishness. No, he said he was going to bring down the price of eggs, ignoring everything else this man is doing and saying.
The
You're going to
one
believe the
issue,
one lie about eggs.
yes, one issue voters, but the eggs over everything else. This, I'm sorry. And, I respect people who have different opinions, other than the one that I'm about to say.
I don't.
But someone made a really good point. Well, you probably will anyway. But Someone made a really good point on social media, and I can't for the life of me remember, but it was a black woman, and she said, "This can't have been what y'all thought that black lady had in mind for this country." And I had to sit with that. This can't have been what y'all thought that black woman had in mind for this country. Not my lesson to learn.
Not my circus, not my monkeys. It brings up a good point. They like calling us monkeys, but monkeys have no lips. They have thin lips.
Stop. Stop. There was a
Monkeys
video
are
I watched on
pale.
that today. Oh my God.
Monkeys are pale as shit.
And when's the last time you seen a monkey with an afro? I'm just asking
Hmm.
for a friend. I'm
Hmm.
I'm just asking for a
I ain't
friend,
never seen it.
okay? They ain't got our texture hair. Like I'm just wondering,
Mm-mm.
like, huh?
And 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 chimpanzees, for example, they are sociopathic as fuck. They are sociopaths.
And people
Did you
have them as pets.
Yeah, did you know that chimpanzees, like male chimpanzees, will grape other male chimpanzees as a sign of dominance? Yeah, that shit's fucking bonkers. Like I
Where have
thought
we seen that?
that level of depravity, that's literally what I was just about to say. I thought that level of depravity was only palm colored people. They really must be related because that's crazy. Crazy. Next level shit.
Oh, this is
Next
gonna have
level
me go
shit.
down the rabbit hole.
Uh-huh.
Oh my
Crazy
God.
shit.
Yeah, where have we seen that before?
They cousins. The monkey's uncle.
Stop.
Shit's fucking crazy.
Monkeys.
When I learned that, I screamed. I was like, no fucking way. No fucking way. They
It's so
call
crazy
us
because,
monkeys.
yeah, and yet, science has shown that we have existed before chimpanzees, like before monkeys. How on earth do we share DNA with them if that's the case? Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
It don't make no sense.
It, mm. It
Damn
sounds like, it's
Neanderthals.
projection. It's projection, per usual. That's
They're
all it
mad.
is, projection.
They're
Yeah.
mad that they
It's the
shared a
same reason
communal
why they It's the same reason why they say that we have. Wait, what were you about to say? Communal what?
they're mad they shared a communal butt sponge in Rome.
Is that really a.
Yes.
No.
The public toilets where they had a sponge on a stick, a wet sponge, and it was communal.
Oh. Oh, no. I gotta go down that rabbit hole tonight.
Communal butt sponge.
That is disgusting.
Yeah. And it's so funny to
Mm.
me because whenever you see white supremacists talking about ancient days, they always talk Rome, Rome, and then the Crusades too. They are fucking filthy. They are disgusting. The medieval period, they were taking feces and throwing it down the sides of castle walls. Like the toilets were literally on the side of the castle wall, shitting into the moat. They would the people in in towns would take their boo boo and pee pee in buckets and throw it into the
I've
street.
seen. That's something they've gotten right in film, though. We see. Just.
That's nasty. And then have the nerve to say you're civilized. And you know who else throws poop?
Mm, yo.
Monkeys.
Yo, this is crazy.
They got a lot in common.
Oh my God. Remember that scene
Fucking
from American Pie? Who was it when what's his face Stifler was outside and one of the guys came out and he was on the balcony and he started peeing and then Stifler was below him. He was like, "Oh, it's raining." Wait.
How would you know what it tastes like, Stifler? That's crazy. How do you know what it tastes
Salty.
like? That's disgusting, man.
He knew it wasn't rain though.
Ugh,
He was like, "Wait a minute."
so disgusting. That's so gross. Ugh, I've had, I've had enough. I've had enough. Segregation. Segregation now. I call forth the black delegation. Segregation.
Oh my God.
Give me
Hey.
segregation or give me death.
Oh damn. What did Martin Luther King say? He was like, I fear that I have led my people into a burning building. Nobody ever talks
Yeah,
about that quote.
yeah.
And yeah.
I don't think if black people were given the funds that they needed to survive, if they were given the space that they needed to survive, if they were left to their own to mind their business. Number one, I fully believe that black folks would be a matriarchal society. Like we would be minding our fucking business. We would do so well on our own. Most of the issues that we deal with today are issues that were introduced by white supremacy and colonization.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
We
we,
had what was it, Black Wall Street
uh-huh,
was doing well.
every every time
Harlem Renaissance.
we were doing okay.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
got mad or jealous and they had to put us in our place. That's the problem. We've never been allowed to spread our wings. We've never been allowed to just, stretch out and relax. And that, like, we were talking about it. Yes, no, was that today or yesterday? How it's a constant specter of dread.
Yes. Yep. It was today.
Literally
It was
doesn't
today.
feel like we've ever had the ability to relax. I think that's why when I did the devil's lettuce uh, a few months ago, the edible, it was like I almost got to a point of tears because it was like, wait a minute, I've never had my body relax like this before. It's literally tense at all times. My shoulders didn't even realize it. I'm holding my shoulders up at all times, and it just felt like everything was sloughing off like melting snow, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Felt foreign, huh?
Is
Foreign to the
this what
body.
it's like to be completely relaxed? It almost made me like at one point it freaked me out.
Yeah.
That's how foreign it felt. I almost panicked because it felt
Yeah.
so foreign.
Well, with your ADHD though, like I know for a fact
It had me
that
focused
calmness
like
was like,
it was I was zeroed in. Like literally looking at a fucking hair on my forearm. Nothing else. Everything else was blocked out. I was a fucking hawk. It was crazy. I've never had one singular thought in my head by itself before. It was liberating. I was like, so this is what neurotypical people do? Like you mean to tell me you can sit there and think about one singular thing? You're not working on something and thinking about, okay, I got to do this and this and this tonight. I got to do this tomorrow. I Okay, that's coming up in a few months. You're thinking about one fucking thing?
yeah,
How?
the ability to I'm gonna need to see that edible when I when I get out there. Just trying to see a little something. Yeah. Oh,
The only thing I don't
Journey to
like is the
History.
The only thing I don't like about it is I eat it with regular chocolate because it's chocolate. It's a very strong taste of the Hoid, very strong taste. So eating it with like regular chocolate makes it, cancels that out. I just don't. It's the smell of when somebody's smoking.
Yeah.
It tastes like that, and
That's
I don't like that taste.
I hate the smell.
Yeah,
So
I
I can
hate the
only
smell of
imagine the
it, and it
taste is.
it tastes like the smell.
Oh my god, I cannot.
Like
Gross.
it's chocolate though, so it's like you can taste the chocolate, but then you can taste the intertwining of the
Mm-mm.
yeah. It's like
That tastes. I can
okay.
tell you right now. I can only imagine that that tastes like doo doo. Like that's. I'm just saying the mix of chocolate and. Ugh.
The smell of the hoids.
I cannot. But yeah, and it's so funny because I think with what we're talking about right now, we could probably expect to see some comments saying that this is divisive and this is why racism is still here, which that's disingenuous. Stop, okay? Like every other culture
I'll take it.
can be.
Shit.
But my thing is like y'all don't mind being exclusive when it comes to you know, your own race, your cultures. But then when black people do it, it's a problem.
Huh?
Everybody wants to be included in everything. It's the reason why we couldn't have Black Wall Street. It's the reason why we couldn't have a lot of the things that we had.
Oh yeah. Any other culture talking about their
Yeah,
cultural practices, it's like, well, it's okay for them to have that cultural practice. That's their own. But when black people have cultural practices, and the problem with that is black culture is American culture. That's the
literally.
problem. That's the
So what
problem.
are we
It's
saying?
that black people created the culture in this country and then everyone feels entitled to it. That's the biggest problem. So when black people try to gatekeep, oh, you're trying to keep that's for everyone. No, we didn't make it for you. They stole it from us. They co-opted it. It's just we didn't have anywhere else to go. We were stuck here. We created these things for ourselves here and they stole it. It's not for you. They just said that it was theirs.
Yep. That's how
AAVE,
magical we
for
are,
example,
though. Yes. Oh God.
had to create our own dialect and language. And then it became slang, American slang. You can go fuck yourself.
Literally. Literally. Now, although this hasn't been stolen in particular, I'm just going to drop this here that we are such an amazing people that we even have, Gullah Geechee. People don't know about, Gullah Geechee people. We have
Mm,
Creole. We have diversity within Black American culture specifically.
hmm.
And it's just, it's amazing. They always want access to us in order to distract us from, you know, applying the focus that we need in this life, applying the empathy we need amongst our people, the activism needed to care and advocate for our people. I feel like them wanting to be included so damn bad is just to distract us, have us go at it with each other. I mean, even look at the fact that a black woman and a black man can't love each other in peace. We can't even
Hmm.
profess our love to each other online without other people saying, well, no, it's not just black women. I would say all women are beautiful.
Yeah. Oh
Oh,
yeah. Oh yeah.
it's nuts to me. We can't even
Make a
love
make a
each
make a
other.
post talking about black women specifically. I love you. This post is for you. You are loved and appreciated. And I'm gonna do one of those for Black History Month and watch the white people spiral. Because when you make a post like that and then you also add boundaries by saying, "Hey, this post is for black folks, black women, and black women only."
Yes.
Losing
Yeah,
their
because
shit.
you know what that is? It's always a one-sided competition. Black women will mind their business. We don't care, look, we're tunnel vision when we're outside. But for some reason, there's always this
White women
one-sided
is threat.
competition. Yeah, I don't understand it. Well, no, I do understand it. We are pretty amazing, but we
Well,
don't bother
you gotta
anyone.
understand that this has been ongoing for centuries. They
Yeah.
Sarah Bartman was quite literally kidnapped from her home and used as a sideshow attraction because of her large butt, because of her big butt. And white men were lusting after her because of her natural body, because they weren't getting this voluptuousness from white women. And white women were upset that they weren't getting attention, so they invented the bustle dress to emulate the figure of Sarah Bartman. So this is
Yeah,
not new.
absolutely
They
not.
always have felt threatened by the existence of black women. It not even black women not doing nothing, just existing. Look at the fucking 2010s. Kim Kardashian and the whole everything was was about the BBLs and the curves and everything was about emulating the look of a black woman, big lips and big butts
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
when
and
they
stuff
got
we
done
got
with
made
it,
fun of for.
yeah, when they got done with it, now everybody's in their soft girl era, going to the back to their white girl aesthetics, getting all super skinny and
Kylie Jenner.
that's on purpose. That's on purpose.
Yeah,
That's on purpose.
we're accustomed to wear until it's like, okay, it's time to get serious about life, and like it's it's insane.
I've had so many people try to
It's
gaslight
insane.
me about that shit. Oh, well, some people have medical conditions. Yeah, everybody has a medical condition. The trend of everyone being skinny now is everybody has a fucking medical condition. You can go fuck yourself, because it was 10 years ago. Everybody had a fucking BBL, big ass lips, looking like darkening their skin to look like uh ethnically ambiguous or looking like black women, and now all of a sudden everybody has a medical condition that's making them skinny as shit. Fuck you. You think I'm stupid?
Right.
Pattern
Which should
recognition.
have offended black men too, just as much as black women, because it's like they're doing it for y'all to look at them, to get
Yeah,
attention from y'all. And so it's like,
yeah,
y'all think we like fake butts? Like, I mean, do you? But ugh,
yeah. Why would I
that's
want
an insult.
why why would I want secondhand when I can get it, like, get the real deal? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any sense.
Is that we run the world, honestly. There, through our cultural influence, through our leadership, we constantly put our bodies on the line for everyone. The fact that it's the 100th anniversary of Black History Month, I feel so emotional just thinking about that. I
And it's in our lifetime.
It's in
It's
our
crazy.
lifetime.
It's in our lifetime that we hit the 100th anniversary. I can't think about it too much because it's gonna make me go
It's gonna
all
make me cry.
existential.
I know.
Like, I won't be there for the 200th. Fuck.
Why didn't
No, that's not true. Listen, it's
we?
not. No, I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna
Oh
live
no.
forever. My parents are gonna live forever. Where everybody's gonna live forever, except for the racists. They're all gonna die.
One would hope. One would hope. Like I better not see y'all asses, at the kingdom of heaven or the
Or,
gates,
I mean,
the
listen,
pearly.
the Mormons could be right. There could be Native American angels, and we all get a planet. Ooh. But listen, you got to no. Listen, you got to tone it down. It's not that good. Women don't get good planets like men do because they're women.
Oh hell.
Yeah, dead
Oh,
ass, dead ass. You're not allowed to attain the same planet status as men because you ain't got a but you ain't got a dangalang.
are you kidding me? That is so fucking disrespectful.
No, listen, Mormonism is
We're a whole
hilarious. It's
portal.
it's it's a white supremacist religion, and it's got to make sure that women know their place. It's misogynistic as fuck.
It's
Not
so, you
only
know what? That's something else to talk about. We'll probably have to do that like in March. But just, the gaslighting of women as far as like us having to believe that we're less power. We are actually really powerful.
yeah.
It's the whole reason. Imagine if women were to, just, I don't know, be gone. Like just they weren't, I don't know, they all off themselves or something. I don't know. And it was just men. We wouldn't have religion. There would be no need for it. We wouldn't have a lot of this shit hell.
You know how do you like you just think about women, but black women in particular. The reason headstrong black women are demonized is because of how freaking powerful black women are. That's
Um,
terrifying. It's terrifying when a power like when just better at everything. Better at typically the only thing that not better at is muscle mass. That's about it. Better at everything else. And that's scary to men who see themselves as superior in everything. So you have to demonize black women in particular because black women have always been the catalyst for revolution. They've always been the ones who will take care of others no matter what. Like, every trope about black women has a basis in um, some sort of need within the black community. So, like the mammy trope, black women were forced to be nannies. The Jezebel trope, black women just existing, the way that their bodies look was enticing. Oh, so you must be enticing me. No, a black woman walking down the street minding her business is not enticing you. But white men thought that was them enticing them. The headstrong black woman. Black women had to take control. Reagan and Nixon made it their mission to put black men in jail and disrupt the households of black families. And black women had to step in and be headstrong, be the heads of their households. Every single trope is based in necessity. They demonize black people having to do what they need to do to survive or just existing. Mhm.
well, we
That's
resting.
why I hate it here.
we
We chilling, minding our
look,
motherfucking
okay.
business.
Yes, yes.
Minding our business.
We will get out there when we see fit. Right now the ancestors are saying, rest, not yet.
They saying, nah, we don't need any more seasoning right now.
I'm done.
No, we're good. It's it's bland. Let it be bland. We
Let
don't
it be,
we don't
yeah.
we don't need no seasoning. We're good.
I'm done. Jeez.
It's a green bean casserole out there.
Oh, no. No.
Mmm, delicious.
Absolutely not. No.
No, listen. My brother's uh well, no, sorry, my sister-in-law, her mom, I think it was Christmas. We went over there for a little get together family thing. She made green bean casserole. When I tell you, I thought, the jokes we make about white people in green bean casserole, right? I thought, give it a try, give it a chance. It'll be okay. It was nasty as fuck.
You should have known
It
better.
was, and on top of that, they're like her mom is the super health conscious sort of type. There was no seasoning at all. I swear to God, I'm not even joking. We make jokes about white people not having, there was no seasoning, no seasoning at all. And I was having to sneak salt onto the food because She's the type of person that would get upset if you didn't like it the way it was. What?
I'm like, you got some salt and pepper. I would be the one for her to
Mm-mm.
not like because I'd be like, you got some salt and pepper. You got some salt and pepper. Everybody else can fake it. Me, you got some salt and pepper.
It
Maybe
was
a little Creole
rough.
seasoning. Thank you.
Mm-mm. Green bean
You
casserole.
better pray she don't meet me. Who is this?
She's definitely going to, because I am not suffering alone. It's crazy. That's crazy. It's crazy. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's nuts. This is why we bring seasoning everywhere, though.
Yeah, that's literally why we carry it in our fucking pocket.
Look, as far as I'm concerned, the only one invited to the cookout is Samwise Gamgee.
Got a
He,
container of fucking salt. Listen,
I can, yes,
seasoning
yes.
salt. Let's go.
He knew what he was doing,
It,
and
it,
never
it
once did
wasn't
he let
just
go of those
straight
pots and
salt.
pans.
You could see the herbs and
It was
spices in
herbs.
there, man. Mm. Sam
I
knew
don't
what he
know
was doing.
what Smeagol was talking about, but whatever Sam was making with that rabbit stew, I wanted some.
Smeagol was wilding because that yeah,
Yes.
those conies, that coney stew,
Oh,
it
that's
got
what.
me
Yeah,
got me
that's what it was.
got me out here googling. Okay, how do I get coney meat?
Right.
How do I do that? Because I want to try that.
No, seriously, we got to make that though. We
Yeah.
got to make that. It pissed me off that they never got a chance to eat it. At least we didn't see it, but
Nah,
it
yeah, they
pissed me
didn't.
off.
They didn't because then Frodo wandered off.
Stupid Frodo, man. Come on.
This
And
this this
Oliphant.
quite
Like, yeah, that's nice,
this
but
there's a few movies where that happens, right? Where they make food and then they don't actually get to eat it. Home Alone's one of them. He makes that mac and cheese the night of the battle, and he
ugh,
doesn't get to eat the mac and cheese. I was like, what the fuck, man?
it makes me so mad.
It wouldn't be
Ugh.
me. I would
Yeah,
lose to
no.
Marvin Harry because I would take a second to eat because I'm
Right.
hungry.
Right, right. Hell, do y'all want to sit down and join me for a second before we get this little show on the road?
Yeah.
Here, grab a bowl. I know you're hungry.
We really do
Crazy.
make light of that movie. Like, you got to take a second. And, like, the movie is funny and cutesy, right? But you have two grown ass men trying to break into a house. They know there's a child in there. They are trying to murder a child. This is not just straight up burglary. Like, burglary in a richy rich ass white neighborhood, cool. But you trying to break into a house and murder a child?
Right, it's sinister as fuck.
Yo, yo, that's next level. Cause you're adding breaking and entering, you're adding homicide?
Homicide.
For
Mm-hmm.
for what? And there were other houses too. There were other houses up and down that street, but they are hell bent on going into this house where there is a child to not only rob the place but murder the child?
Even scoped out the freaking scene. He was in there
That's
while everyone was running around.
scary. That's
Yes.
Marvin Harry.
In the beginning of the film, just literally in the house scoping out the scene. Nobody realized he was standing there.
Yeah.
What, dressed as a fake cop, I think, or something? What was he?
Yeah, he was a
I don't know,
cop.
but
Yeah, he was a cop. Yeah.
so parental neglect as well. There was
That
child
that
neglect.
that
There
whole
was
family,
the
that
whole
that CPS should have been called, period.
immediately.
CPS, but it was wealthy white people. It is white CPS should have been involved, period. The first time. But it happened twice? Get out of my fucking face, bro. Get out of my face. How does the first time you leave him home, you accidentally throw away his plane ticket so you don't realize that he's not with you, right? But the second time, you don't have eyes on your child, your youngest, well, sorry, second youngest, in
Second,
the
yeah.
airport. In the airport. You are trying to get everybody to the gate. You don't have an adult at the back of the group making sure
Yes.
everyone is corralled. And then on top of that, You give this child that you're not keeping an eye on your bag with your money and
Mm-mm.
credit cards. That is the whitest shit. The
Yo.
whitest shit.
Then got the nerve to get mad at him at the end of the second film in New York.
You spent $900 on
He
room
spent
service.
900.
What did you?
Well, I mean,
He is
he's
a
a child.
child. What
And
do
do
you,
you know what he's
if
gone
you
through? Like, do you know what he's been through as well
if
on his
any
own in New
child
York?
was given unlimited resources, they would do dumb shit. They would get ice cream and pizza. That's what they do. They're kids. What did you think he was gonna do? He not only were the parents negligent, the hotel was negligent for letting a
Yeah.
child check in. They were
I
negligent
mean,
as fuck.
the manager knew, but like he should have called the police instead of trying to handle it, by himself. Like
Nah, see,
that was dumb.
he tried to, like, I can understand them trying to handle it the way that they were handling it, partly, but he was creeping. There was no reason you want to. If day one, if the adult hasn't come down to the desk, that's when you need to get law enforcement involved or whatever, right? But no, you're going to believe the kid at his word. Oh no, my dad left already. You're going to try and sneak into the room while and the kid's tricking you, obviously. It's a
Yeah, with the
but
shower and the
but there's somebody in the shower. That's against protocol to begin with.
yeah, like that. The sound of the shower didn't like stop you while you were
No,
at it. Like
immediate. You don't know if they have other guests. You don't know if there's a woman in the room or anything. But you went into no. Everybody breaking protocol. Everybody's doing
everybody.
wrong. Everybody.
Yeah,
The only person that wasn't doing wrong was Kevin, just because he ended up in the wrong
he
spot.
was just right.
That's
But
that's what happened. They left him behind.
if Kevin was black, I feel like the police would have automatically. They wouldn't have had to even sneak in the
Oh,
room to see what he was doing.
they would have snatched his ass up. They would have been watching him
Yeah,
like a hawk. No
he
black
wouldn't have
kid would
seen
be
the room at
checking.
all.
No black kid would be checking into the Waldorf Astoria. Period. Mm-mm. They would have been suspicious. Like that part where Kevin goes to the side where the phones are and calls up the hotel from the lobby. They would have
Yeah,
been watching him
they would have
and
been right
listening
there.
to him. Yeah, would have been listening to him.
Mm. Crazy.
That should be another conversation too, about how
Yes.
different movies would be with a black character. No,
My
mm,
God, that would be a great. Yeah, there's so
mm.
many movies where we can kind of explore those scenarios with black children.
Avatar. I don't think black people would do it.
Oh, yeah, no.
I don't think black people would join the Avatar program. So I think Avatar happens the way that it does because no black person is going to join the Avatar program.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no.
You're taking the body of a native person and driving it?
Crazy. I know.
No, that's Get Out. I
Oh
know
my
for a
God,
fact
yes.
that they have Get Out in the Avatar universe. I know they do. So every black person was like, I've seen this movie.
You just gave the Bernie Mac look. Listen, America.
That's the craziest. If you were to tell me that, okay, so we found this planet that's forever away, you have to get into stasis to get to this planet. There is a native population there. We have created avatars, humanoid versions. It's a mixture of the natives' DNA and our DNA, and then we
Mm-mm.
drive them. What? Bitch, what? Native Americans. We've created a combination of Native American and white people. And now we are interacting with the natives with this freak of nature. Cause I approach the Avatar movies from the perspective of the native people. You have a fucking freak coming up to you. A a demonic being of science. That's witchcraft. They mixed Navi DNA with human beings, and they have 5 fingers on their hands. Navi have 3 fingers on 3 digits, and then the 3 digits and a thumb. They have 4 fingers.
Yeah.
4. And on top of that, they're more Navi are incredibly slim. The human avatars are more muscular, and their eyes are way smaller. That's got to be freaky as shit. That's got to be freaky as fuck. Like, imagine an alien coming up to you trying to create an amalgamation of what they think you look like. And it's
Mm-mm.
like that. It's that uncanny valley shit
Yeah.
where the reason, like, early humans got, freaked out by certain, like, we don't know where that uncanny valley feeling comes from, because something happened to early humans that caused that feeling of dread. That's what the Navi were experiencing. It's uncanny valley. What the fuck is this thing that has walked up to us and is trying? It's learned our language and it's trying to interact. What the fuck is that? And then when the person is not using that avatar, it passes out. It just shuts
Yeah.
down.
That part, I'm like,
Oh.
so yeah,
Mm-mm.
I don't. But you're supposed to accept that particular type of witchcraft. Hilarious
Mm-mm.
how they want us
The
to
way that they
accept
present
that.
the Avatar movies makes that it makes the Navi seem, it makes the natives seem like, oh, this is weird. The natives are weird. They worship this being that connects everything. We don't know if A was real. And the only reason that many of us are pulled into the story, because we actually see Awa do work. We actually see Awa in, like, doing things like saving the Navi in that final battle and whatnot. If we didn't see any of that, the way the story's presented, well, they worship trees. They're weirdos. But
Yeah.
you have the humans literally mixing Navi and human DNA. What the fuck?
But that's
Ew.
not weird.
That's not
That's
weird.
not.
That's not that our suspension of belief. No, this is normal. We've created this freak of nature. This, fucking Frankenstein here. That's normal. But the Navi worshiping trees, savages.
Crazy.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I hate it. It's
Mm-mm.
gross. I don't want
Yeah.
it.
No. Take it back. Take it back.
Take it
Return to
back.
sender.
Yeah, no. And then they had the don't get me started on the white savior tropes. I mean, Jake Sully was bad enough, but Spider, Sp- Spider, white
Right.
boy with
What?
dreadlocks.
Yes, literally with locks. What is this?
Mm-mm, not
What is
locks,
this?
dreadlocks.
Well,
Those were
yeah, because they have
musty,
dreadlocks.
nasty, unkempt, matted hair. You want, and then it made it worse that Grace's clone becomes the ultimate, like the ultimate connection to Awa, the ultimate shaman. White Lady's clone is now the
Mm-mm.
ultimate connection and deity.
That is
Or
such a spit in the face to.
you mean to tell me that the actual Navi, none of their shamans have a connection to Awa or the ability to do these powerful things like she does? It's literally Tarzan. It's literally Tarzan. Tarzan, this white man who's introduced to this world that's existed for millions of years, is somehow able to do all of these things that black people just couldn't figure out. Black people who have been here forever have not been able to do these things. But white man comes in and immediately knows how to talk to the gorillas and commune with the animals. And then, what? 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 You do.
Like, why are they why are they doo-wopping? Like, wait a minute now.
I'm
Why are
just
we
upset that
doo-wopping?
nobody knew. How did you not know that Clayton was a bad guy?
I know. Come on.
How did you not know?
Come on.
Did they not were genuinely, was there no background check on Clayton? Like what,
Right.
did he just have he just had a clean record apparently of, he's just a travel guide. Nigga looks like a
Um,
hunter. The
literally.
fuck?
Literally. He looks like a villain. He has the look of a villain.
You,
Hmm.
you weren't suspicious when he kept asking you about seeing the gorillas every 2 fucking seconds? Like, no, we got to go see the gorillas. We got to know where the gorillas are. I would very much like to see the gorillas. Why are you so interested in seeing the gorillas?
Yeah. What? Oh, the audacity, the entitlement.
Shit pissed me off. The only person that honestly was seriously minding their business and didn't deserve what they got was Sabor.
Yeah.
Sabor. That's Sabor's nature. Sabor sees
That's just yeah.
opportunity. Sabor takes opportunity. These humans, these white people came up out of nowhere, living in a fucking tree. I live in a tree. I'm a fucking leopard. I live in a tree.
I
I'm gonna go
mean,
in the tree. They look like snacks. I'm gonna eat them. That's what
right.
I want to do. And
That's
then,
his nature.
shit, I'm going to the gorillas are food. I'm gonna attack the gorillas. Oh fuck, who is this human dude? Why has he got sharp rocks? Ah, fuck, he
Right.
stabbed me. Sabor, justice for Sabor.
Justice for support.
Listen, the story would have gone so much different if Sabor had survived.
Yo, yes. I need to do a rewatch of Tarzan.
Imagine it's Sabor that comes out the hole instead of Tarzan.
Ooh.
Could
Yeah,
Kerchak take
that's
on Sabor? So these are
mm,
questions that have to be answered.
they
Could
yeah.
because that's what would have happened if Sabor had come out the hole. It would have
He would
been
have had to
Kerchak who would have had to step up
yep.
and take down Sabor.
I don't think so. I well,
But
mm-mm.
listen, that's look at how bad, look at how weird that is. Kerchak is a silverback gorilla.
Yeah,
So they
yeah.
have us literally questioning if a silverback gorilla would be able to protect his troop
You know what?
versus
No,
the
he
white
could.
man.
He
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? We're
yeah.
literally sitting
The
here.
fact
Oh,
that we're
well,
questioning, like, well,
yeah.
maybe, yeah,
Oh,
no, he
that's
would. He'd
crazy.
he'd be able to. Yeah, silverback freaking gorilla.
That's
Thoughts?
literally how crazy white savior tropes are. The
Yeah,
the
because we're like,
fucking
well,
1,000 pound gorilla. Oh, I don't know. He definitely needed Tarzan there. This is crazy.
no, he did not. He would
That's crazy.
no. Oh my god. Yeah, no, he'd rip him to shreds.
Mhm.
A silverback freaking gorilla. It's all muscle. It's all
Yeah.
fucking.
Oh yeah.
It's all muscle.
Their bite
No,
force
thank
is
you.
insane.
Yes, their
Absolutely
bite
bonkers.
force. Mm-mm. Nope.
That's
Yeah, they
why
could
I
rip your
think,
arm out of your socket.
yeah. Oh,
They
easily. Just pop
easily,
that shit
like it's
out.
nothing.
Yeah. That's why those the Planet of the Apes movies,
Hmm.
like listen, it annoys the shit out of me cuz
It annoys me too.
it seems like whenever they have, it's motion capture. When they have actors playing the gorillas, pretty sure it's always black people.
No,
Stop it. Stop it right now. Stop
no.
it.
Hey, black actors, you can say no.
You can say no.
You can say no.
Like, there are white people with deep voices because I feel like that's part of it. It's the motion capture is part of it, but I feel like they also voice the characters. You got white people with deep voices. It's okay. They can play gorillas. Stop it. I don't
My
even think
God.
black people. I don't even think black people should be in the Planet of the Apes movies. I
No,
don't think we
no,
should.
absolutely not. I mean, there's a reason why I haven't watched it. Well, that's not true because when I came over, you made me watch, what was it, the first one, I think?
Oh, we got to watch the
Because you knew
marathon.
how I felt
We
about it. I
have
was
we have to
like,
watch the marathon though, because
do
it's
the motherfucking
hilarious. It's
marathon.
fucking funny. It's fucking funny.
It looks stupid as shit. I mean, the fact that you have him on top of a dang horse, like, what is this? What is this?
Apes
With a
strong
gun?
together.
No. No. I'd rather watch Mighty Joe Young. And
Oh
absolutely not.
man, Mighty Joe Young is
Or Rampage.
crazy.
I know, I can't.
Oh, Rampage. Rampage.
Yeah,
Listen,
Rampage.
that's one of the best stupid movies. That's one of the best stupid movies. Dwayne Johnson playing Dwayne Johnson. That movie is a good stupid movie cuz it doesn't make a lick of sense.
It's entertaining.
Yeah,
Just like
that's what entertaining.
San Andreas. Like that was just entertaining.
I
But
thought
that's
San
all I got.
Andreas and Rampage were the same movie.
You got a point there.
He's a
I never
helicopter
thought of
pilot
that.
in both. Doesn't he pilot a
Oh
helicopter in
my
both of them?
god, that's right. I think so.
Yeah,
I
he
think
pilots a
so.
helicopter in both.
Wasn't his story like him being a part of the force in the past or whatever,
Yeah.
and then he became like a
Yes.
zoologist?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Same person. Literally the same character. I don't think studios are approaching him with these ideas like, "Hey, would you like?" No,
He's
I think
approaching them.
he's approaching them. What if I were to play this same character, but it didn't know.
No. See, he was really good in like the early 2090s, like even Doom. I
Mm,
thought he did well in that.
the what is it? Walk? No, what's that one? The long
Walked,
walk? No,
not a walk to remember.
walk hard, hard walk. I don't remember what
Something
it's
like
called.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
He was really, yeah. That was back when he had hair. Like those days were
back when he had hair. Yeah,
That was back when that's back when he was still the rock.
The Rock. And then when he was taking acting seriously, Dwayne Johnson. It was for the longest time it was Dwayne Johnson, but then when he was like things were kind of iffy and he was kind of dabbling back into the WWE stuff. Oh, it's The Rock again. The Rock is back.
He's back.
The Rock.
Do you smell what the rock is
Do you
cooking?
no, sorry, no. It wasn't The Rock. It was Dwayne The Rock
Rock
Johnson.
Johnson. Oh my god. I think the best wrestler to like actor would probably be
Dave
Dave
Batista.
Batista. Yeah. And then
Because
I
he
will say
not only does
also
he mind his business, but he
mhm,
takes shit seriously.
he does. He recognizes acting as an art
Hmm.
and you
And
can
then
see
on
it in
top
his
of that,
performance.
he's allowing himself to age now.
Yeah, he is.
He's not doing the Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, Dwayne Johnson shit, all hyped up on fucking gear. He's allowing
Yeah.
himself to age.
Him and then also John Cena is good. I will give that to him. He's really good with his comedy. I never knew the guy was that funny.
Yeah.
Like he's very natural with it. So I would say Dave Batista and John Cena. I other than that, yeah.
I have beef with John Cena and I'm trying to remember what it's about.
Do you?
Oh, it's Peacemaker. That's what it is. Hate the character of Peacemaker so much that it leaked over into who John Cena. I do not like Peacemaker. Period. I don't.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's a good TV show and the character's great. I don't give a shit. I hate Peacemaker.
I don't know too much about Peacemaker, even though I did watch the first season when it first came out because I didn't know what it was. You know, it was DC and I love DC, but did not see the second season. Don't think I will,
Mhm.
given who's behind, you know, the project. So, but I didn't know much about Peacemaker as like a
Yeah,
hero. Is he even a hero? Can you
you
call him
know,
a hero? Was
no,
he an anti? What?
he's an
I don't see. I don't
anti-hero,
even
but
know.
he's a goddamn villain. He's a goddamn
Okay.
villain. He was part of the
Like Captain
Suicide Squad.
America.
He's a villain.
Oh shoot. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. See, that's scary. Who we kind of, look to as heroes, like when you're young, and then you get old enough to understand like characters like or heroes like Captain America is nowhere near
Yeah.
like the the good guy you think he is.
No.
Iron Man as well,
Yo,
as
MCU
far as the
Iron
films and
Man
the
pisses me the fuck off. Cause what do you
yes.
mean you want me to submit to the motherfucking government? But then you have the audacity to sit here and tell me that we're supposed to have all this government oversight. But then you fuck up by creating Ultron and you wanna sweep everything under the rug and act like you didn't do shit. Fuck you, Tony Stark.
It's a billionaire.
I will say the only thing they should have told him about Bucky, about the shit that went down with his parents and Bucky. They shouldn't have kept that from him. But Tony Stark was a fucking piece of he was
Yeah, he
he's a piece of work. I'm gonna say that. He was a piece of work. Cause bro, he was a fed.
he
A
was.
fucking fed.
Not to mention all of the, Middle Eastern propaganda that was in the films as well. Like
Oh
there
yeah.
was a
He literally started out selling weapons of war to the United States military, and everything was anti Middle Eastern propaganda.
yeah, that was a mess. I could never watch that again.
Yeah,
Actually,
and
Iron
even
Man's
what
like
was it?
my
Iron Man.
least
That
favorite
was
film.
Iron Man 2. Even no, was that 3 or 2? Where they have Trevor Slattery playing the
Uh,
Mandarin.
the Mandarin.
I think that
I
was
can't
2.
remember. Was it?
No,
Maybe
sorry, it's not 2.
was it?
It's 3. It's
It was
3.
three. Okay.
It's 3 because 2 is Whiplash.
I've
So
never revisited those films.
yeah, so in they have a white man, an actor, playing the Mandarin. Like originally, it was supposed to be the actual Mandarin, but then they realized the backlash of having a white. Well, sorry, Ben Kingsley is not a white man, but they had
Yeah.
someone who wasn't of Asian descent playing the Mandarin, and then they turned the Mandarin into a Middle Eastern stereotype, completely blue. And then so then they were like, oh, okay, we can't do that. This is Trevor Slattery. He's an actor playing the Mandarin. This is not the real Mandarin.
Man, I can't. I
I could
love
talk
how our
about movies.
conversations
Yeah,
just kind of,
right. I
yeah.
was just about to say that. Like we were getting towards the end, and then we just got into movies.
Hey, yo. Hey. Because why not?
Yeah, fuck it. World's coming to an end. Might
Right.
as well.
We do what we want. It's Black
Yeah,
History Month.
that's what I'm saying. You can't tell me shit. It's Black History Month. Get out of my way, bitch. It's Black History Month.
That was hilarious.
Well, we did it. Yeah. Okay, thank you guys for joining us for today's episode. Segregation was a placebo. It did nothing. If we had actual change as far as policy and laws and hearts and minds, then integration would have been something worthwhile. But as it
And
stands right
reparations.
now, and reparations, yes. But as it stands right now, it was just a way to get people to shut up. It was not worth it. So I think we should segregate. No. This is a blacks only water fountain. You can't touch it. Listen, it's a blacks only restaurant. Every restaurant that uses seasoning, blacks only. You can have the Firewater Grill. It's a restaurant I went to a very long time ago. I got their green beans. It was watery and it didn't have any seasoning.
The
Yeah.
string beans.
That's what it was. It was the side I got, and I haven't forgotten it. It was that bad. It was ugh, never again. Actually, now I'm hungry. I need to go get something to eat after I get this episode uploaded. Oh my goodness, an hour 30? Jesus Christ, we went on a
Look,
fucking
we was
tangent.
going.
That's
We do what we want.
crazy. God. Okay, yeah, we do what we want. It's Black History Month. So as I was saying, Desiree, it was awesome to have this conversation with you today. Thank you so much for joining me. Was there anything you wanted to say before we go?
Just want to say that you are not invited to the cookout. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, you were talking to them. I was like,
Yeah,
me.
I was saying no, no.
I don't need an
Well, no,
invitation.
not you.
I'm gonna show up anyway
Well,
because
yeah.
I'm hungry. I'm getting
Well, that's
fucking
good.
ribs.
And you can cook too, so I mean, you're invited.
Listen, the one of the benefits of being an adult, I can have ribs now.
You can have ribs now.
I it's cool because I have kids, right? This is the perfect duality of it, right? So I have kids. I can get ribs because I'm an adult, but I can sit at the kids' table and mind my business because I use my kids as a shield. I don't have to interact with nobody.
Until I move down there.
Fuck. God damn it. No, no. I'm going to use my children as a shield so I don't have to interact with other human or other adults. It's the
And I will pull
best.
you up from that table.
No,
We gonna
you
sit
better
right.
not. You better not. I will go outside. I will walk outside. I will. I will. Because if we're having dinner at May's house, people will eat over like by the bonfire or they will eat on the porch or they'll
What
eat yeah.
bonfire?
Yeah.
We're going
So
to the bonfire.
I'll still use my kids as a shield.
They can come too.
All right, friends.
Ugh.
It's been fun. Happy Black History Month. If you haven't done so already, go to Black creators and pay them reparations directly. And also listen to Black voices. Shut up. We don't care. As always, this is Ebony Warrior Studios with Blinding Speed, Master Quality, and Untold Savagery. Down with Whitey.
Okay.